What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Blues Away MJ, and we're back with another video. Man, guys, I just want to say thank you so much for the views that you have guys have given my last video of my last event. We reached 400 something views, you know what I'm saying? But y'all didn't leave comments. I would love for you guys to leave comments, but I just want to say thank you to every single one of you that has watched this video or that has watched the video and, liked it and things like that. It really means a lot to me that the content is just floating around on YouTube, especially when it's a platform that I don't really touch as much. I really just use it to document. But I really want to say thank you guys, and it just gives me motivation to get back onto this platform because this is another form of building the community, and this is what it's all about, honestly, just building the community. And I am heavily on TikTok, heavily on Instagram, but I neglected my YouTube. Not gonna say neglected, but I definitely have, not been posting as much as I used to. But with that being said, guys, welcome back to another video. With this video, I kind of just want to talk about the background or what it is that I am doing now with my platform and how I have opened my platform up to just another form of inspiration for the next generation. For those of you that don't know, I started my company, Groovers Collective. Originally, Groovers only, strictly for the Groovers. It's all the same, but name purposes, social media wise, I wanted to have something that was easily, like, you could find it easy. And Groovers only was something that was already snatched up. But regardless of the fact, it didn't take away the meaning behind of why I started my company, Groovers Collective. And it's heavily based or inspired by Michael Jackson. And for those of y'all that don't know, early 90s, Michael started MJJ Records, and he started opening up a lane for where artists could develop and sign to his label. And because he is a mega star, he was at that time for sure, I don't think Michael really had time to devote to developing and building artists while being the biggest artist in the world. So me doing my homework, me doing my research on that, well, and it's something that I've always wanted to do, where is work heavily with artists and generations under me and just find a way to merge everything together, which is how I form Blueprint Management. Groovers Collective is where I host and produce my own shows. So our next show, August the 29th, we celebrating the King of Pop, Living Off the Wall, reimagined though. Reimagined. So we're bringing Living Off the Wall, the OG that started this year off in February. We're bringing it back to celebrate the King of Pop in a different way, all right? But anywho, Blueprint Management, I am developing and devoting my time to specific artists. Now I have Double Take, the Double Take twins. They're 17 years old and they sing. I have my boy A1 and my boy Nate. And we have B-Boy Nate, who's my 8-year-old, and he's killing it also. And they work really, really hard, They really, I should say, they really take time and listen to what I say in a way. And again, I'm figuring things out myself, just research and knowledge. I watch YouTube videos, I read, I study, I do my homework on what it is and what it means to be someone's manager. Because I never manage anyone but my own self. So I kind of know how to dive in or what conversations to have and things like that, and just laying down a blueprint for them. All right. So Michael Jackson inspired so many people. right? He still inspires people till this day, to this very day. We have kids that weren't even born or were babies when he passed away. We have like older generations. Like, he inspired generations from all ages. My goal here with Blueprint Management and Groovers Collective is to bring and merge and build people together, bring everybody together. B, if you are an artist, a Michael Jackson impersonator, or if you are simply just a person who loves the craft of music, of dance, entertaining, this is where I come in, and we host and produce the shows here. Of course, if you are with Blueprint Management, I do look to get you other gigs and other performance opportunities outside of Groovers Collective. But if you are simply just trying to start off, you have to start off with Groovers Collective. You have to start off with our show that we produce. Now, I'm not saying that, oh, I am here to get you to the labels. I'm here to do, that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, you have to work in any department or field that you are in. You have to work. Michael has said it numerous times. I have made videos on it about the same quote. You have to study the greats and become greater. Michael Jackson was heavily tapped into the studios. He was heavily tapped into the artists before him. And knowing that he came up under Motown, under Berry Gordy, it's just more inspiration for me. There's no female management company that's huge, no female record label that's huge. So here at Groovers Collective, here at Groovers Records, we're going to distribute our own music. We're going to distribute our own media. We're going to host and produce our own shows. You can't get that anywhere else. You go to any other festival, any other, company, they want you to pay money up front. I am asking you to build here, build with the brand, show us that you can perform, show us that you can entertain, that you have the it factor to learn, be disciplined, be coachable, be respectful, be supportive of your fellow, members, Groovers members. This ain't no walk in the park. This ain't no walk in the park. At the end of the day, if you are a star, it's going to speak. If you're a star, you don't have to tear down other artists. And this is why I see a lot of people in comment sections. You can be an amazing dancer, an amazing singer, amazing talent, but if your personality is trash, meaning you are looking to tear down other people so you can feel good about yourself and you can be up on another level, I don't want to work with you. And I don't want my artists to want to work with you. You are not the person for us. Now, I do wish you nothing but success. I do wish you well, but I don't want my brand tied to anybody who thinks they're bigger than the program. And that's just facts. You think you the next Michael Jackson. That's what you think. And you're not. There's only one Michael Jackson. Let's get that. Let's make that clear. All right, there's only one Michael Jackson. But if these young men or these young women, or if there's only one Michael Jackson, let's make that perfectly clear. But if these young artists are coming to me and saying, Blue, I want to dance like Michael. I want to dance to his music. I want to sing his music. We're going to build our own identity while celebrating his legacy. That's the tagline here at Groovers Collective. We celebrate. We don't impersonate Michael. We celebrate him. So I built this to get inspired. You're going to get inspired by Michael, but you're also going to bring your own identity to this platform. You're also going to have your own sauce. What makes you different? What makes you you? All right? We're not here to copy or imitate what Michael did. No, we're here to use it as inspiration, draw in the fans and let them know, hey, at the end of the day, we're Michael fans. We're here to celebrate him. We're here to build on and continue his legacy in our way. But at the same time, we're doing it our way. All right. I've always said this from day one, whether I'm on TikTok live, whether I'm creating my own YouTube videos, whether I'm dancing. I'm not here to be like Mike. There's no one like Mike. No one. So at the end of the day, I can only speak from my experience within this business of Michael Jackson content, Michael Jackson platform, is that so many people think they're Michael, and you're not Michael. I'm sorry to burst your bubble. I'm sorry, but you're not Michael. Come down off that high horse, come down off that pedestal, and stay grounded. Get back to reality. All right, let's get back to reality for a second. But what a legacy to leave. I always say this, babies that weren't even around, or like the videos, like I literally get teary-eyed, like seeing the videos of the babies like going hard for Michael. I'm talking about, it was one video where this little baby heard bad intro and she like flipped around and like immediately started watching him. Like if I find it, I'm gonna put it here. But it's just amazing, man. It's just amazing. This is why I started this, because I was once in their shoes. I was once the kid dancing in her room, nobody watching, performing to my bed, performing to grass as if it was a crowd, hoping and wishing that I got to be on a stage or of any kind just to perform in front of people. Now I get to open that door for the next generation. Now I get to see the smiles on their faces when their family members come out. My 8-year-old's mom always telling me he's looking for the next performance. And I am looking to continue. Guys, this is my 5th event this year. I'm hosting my next event, which is going to be the 5th event this year. In 2026, I will be hosting 5 events come August the 29th, celebrating Michael Jackson's birthday. It gets no bigger than this. My first event was on his birthday on a Thursday. Now I transition my events to land on a Saturday, simply because I want more children to be involved. And the weekend, it's easier for, parents to come out. It's easier for people to come out and support their child if it's on a weekend rather than a weekday. But yeah, man, I'm so glad his birthday fell on a Saturday this year. So yeah, like this is amazing experience. This is an amazing feeling. Yo, please make sure y'all go subscribe to the Groovers Collective Creative Hub YouTube channel. It's going to be right here, Groovers Collective HTX. And go subscribe, go show love to that platform as well, because it's a branch off of me and what I'm building, how I'm building my own identity. And what we're doing over there is documenting every artist that comes through on that comes through with Blueprint Management, that comes through with Living Off the Wall. That comes through with the events and everything like that. And we're building our time machine. We're building and documenting the process. It may be rehearsals, it may be studio sessions, it may be stage performances, gigs, things like that, where the artists are putting in the work to make sure that they are the next best thing. So yeah, man, if you support me, Blues Away, all I ask that you support them. Their pages are growing. They're growing, and it's a great thing to see. So I don't want to hear any of that. Mike never did that crap, because he did. He just did not do it on a consistent basis. Mike was heavily tapped in with the next artist that was out. He was heavily tapped in with the streets, with putting his ear to the streets and knowing who was hot. But he didn't have time to develop an artist. He did not have time to build with an artist. He did not have time to continuously sign artists, because he was too busy being an artist himself. And luckily for me, not yet. Blues Away may record music. You never know. I've always wanted to record music. I like to rap. I like spoken word. I like hosting though. I love hosting. You might hear me on a track or two. You never know. I might produce. Definitely love writing. So I'm tapped into everything. When I say my hands is in every part of this brand, my hand is heavily a part of the brand, you know. But I am looking for songwriters. I am looking for producers for my artists. I am looking for videographers and people that want to be a part of the team. With that being said, if you are ready for the next Groovers Collective event, you ready for the next Michael Jackson celebration, please make sure you like this video, subscribe to the channel, like this video, comment down below. All right, comment down below. Follow me on all my social media pages, which will be down below. And yeah, turn on those notifications. It's only going up, man. It's only going up. I am super motivated more than ever. I'm super grateful for Michael Jackson and his legacy. It doesn't stop, guys. It doesn't stop. I'm just taking different turns. That's all it is. I'm just taking different turns, and I hope you guys stick around and support that. That being said, we're out.